was a wonderful day on the island of Sodor. James was especially happy. Ooh, finally that express! Finally that express! Meanwhile, Henry begged his driver to tell him what the chances of rain was. His driver said the chances of rain are 0.0000000.1, and Henry immediately hid in the tunnel. Gordon had burst a safety valve and came to a halt, and James came to help him. Gordon was uncoupled from the express, and James was free to shunt him onto the siding. And there James was. He set off with the express. And Gordon was left on the siding. Just then, Edward arrived. "You'll be taking some trucks, Gordon," he said. "Oh, I don't think so," said Gordon. "That's James's job." "And is James here?" said Edward. "No," said Gordon. After the cars were hitched to Gordon, Edward left off. And soon after, Gordon left off. He was still grumbling. "Why do I have to pull trucks? Why do I have to pull?" And soon he became a full-on runaway. It was terrible. and James was on the other line, heading straight for Gordon. Once Edward heard about the whole dilemma, he immediately stormed off to get the breakdown train. "Oh me! Oh my!" he said. Soon, Edward was lifting James back onto the rails. And then they rescued Gordon. Edward soon took the two engines to be repaired. James gone, Edward and Henry had to work twice as much. It was Henry's first time pulling the express in years, but he tried and he tried and he got it to move. Come on, come on! About a month later, Gordon and James came back. "We didn't get a new coat of paint," said James. "Me neither," said Gordon. "Oh," said Edward. Then Edward said lightly, "Have you heard of Pug?" No, said Gordon. "Me neither," said James. "Well, you're lucky that you're still here." "What?" they said. He was an engine that did all his jobs quickly. One night he was at the station, and then he left off. Pug was going way too fast, at criminally high speeds. And then he was going onto the rails. He was going downhill, and when it was too late, he noticed a sharp corner. He put on his brakes, but he couldn't stop. It took years and years of investigation to find what was left. But once they did, it wasn't pretty. Only a piece of the coach was found. It was half burnt from unknown reasons. Pug had only a part of his lower chassis left, and with only a few wheels remaining. His boiler and smoke box were all blown up. His driver and fireman weren't as lucky as the passengers to evacuate before the crash. So, did you like that story? No, James said. I feel like I'm going to have nightmares. Well, sorry for the inability to sleep. Oh, and by the way, I forgot. The ghost still haunts this railway. And James screamed off. Gordon puffed off, but he was still thinking about what Edward had told him. Edward is right. Is that engine really still really high? Pug. Wait, I remember the name Pug. We were going to an exhibition, and he was that little engine. He looked like Percy. That's why I didn't see him when we were coming back from the exhibit to visit the little girl. Oh no! Oh no! It's real! It's real! Pug's ghost! Be aware of Pug's ghost! Later that night, Edward woke up the two engines. Psst! Guys! What? James said. Why are you waking me up? Said Gordon. The fat controller said you have got to take some trucks on the other side of the island. Nuh-uh! Said James. That's the place where Pug died, Gordon said. Look, guys, you're being babies. This is it, James, said Gordon. We're going for it. Gordon, what is that? Ah! Guys, said Edward, why didn't you collect the trucks? No, said James. I'm asleep, said Gordon.